in Easton. Sabrina, good morning.
Good morning.
So you worked at, let's not say the name, but you worked at a fast food chain, and you would get revenge how?
So whenever we had rude customers, if I was working the drive-thru or if they came up to order but were taking it to go, if they were super rude, I would break their straw. Because there's nothing worse than trying to drink from a soda with a straw that you can't drink through.
I was scared of where you were going with that, but it's brilliant.
It's brilliant, too, because nobody can complain about it. They can't be like, she's intentionally breaking the straws. It's like, no, they're not. Save the turtles. Okay.
Brilliant.
Sabrina, 1 second. You were in the running. Let me go in Centerville. Fake name Alex. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. This involves an ex. What was your petty revenge?
So when we broke up, he decided that he was not going to pack up any of his stuff and just leave it at our house.
Nice.
So I packed up all of our stuff, and I hid little mementos in every single one of his boxes.
Nice.
Just like movie tickets and that kind of thing, or what kind of mementos?
Yeah, so like pictures and like love letters, and we were planning to get married, so like we started picking out some like decorations and stuff, so that kind of stuff. You know, just in places where he wouldn't realize when he's opening the box. So like, oh, here's my sweatshirts. Let me write in a picture in there.
That's kind of brilliant, too, because that just like it's a slow burn. You just keep going and going and going. Okay, fake name Alex, 1 second. You were in the running. Let me, oh, my God, there's just so many of these. Let me go. Fake name Ashley needs voice change. Hold on. Fake name Ashley, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so your revenge, what happened?
All right, so I was hanging out with my kid's father, and it was late at night. I seen his phone there, so I took it, and I went through it, and I seen he was talking to a girl, and I just was being very petty. I was pissed. I was being very petty, and I took a picture of him behind me sleeping, and I just went full out petty, and I took a picture of myself, him in the background, and I was naked, sent it to the girl. Turns out that he was actually living with the girl. He was living a double life. He came the next day to my house. Apparently she knew where I lived and dropped off all his stuff.
Oh, my goodness.
He didn't notice that you were naked?
No, I took a picture, like intentionally. Him in the background.
Yeah,
he was sleeping.
In the picture.
So, but fake name Ashley, how did she know where you lived? So she probably knew you existed before then.
Yes. So me and him, we have kids.
Right.
So apparently she knew about me. She knew he had 2 kids. His dad lives down the street from me, so maybe he said, oh, that's where my kid's mom lives or something like that.
Oh, my. Okay. All right.
Ruining
Fake name
relationships.
Ashley, 1 second. Hold on.
Wow.
Let me go. Fake name Carolyn. Good morning, fake name Carolyn.
Hello.
So you are a hairstylist.
I am.
This
Okay.
is scary.
Which, there's so many questions, but your petty revenge was what, girlfriend?
All right, so this was really bad, but so I kept asking my manager, my assistant manager at the time, I needed a new light replaced in my room because obviously I need to see to cut hair. And he just kept forgetting to put ticket or whatever to do. And so finally I decided, all right, well, let me just get back with him. And I wanted to unplug all of his stuff in his office, like all of his computer, and just to make him kind of be like, oh, crap, I got to set everything up again. Well, unbeknownst to me, I made him lose everything on his computer.
Oh, no.
I mean, it's his fault for not backing it up, and not just replacing the damn light.
What kind of stuff? Like his pictures, like the documents, the documents to the building. Like what stuff?
Because he's our manager, so all of his work stuff, like all his documents, anything that he saved.
Do you still work there, fake name Carolyn?
I do.
Yeah.
But I got in pretty big trouble. But I'm very not tech savvy, and so they kind of were like, she didn't know what she was doing, blah blah blah. But I got in trouble. But at least I got my light.
She didn't know what she didn't know what she was doing, unplugging everything.
It's kind of brilliant.
Wow.
Okay, fake name Carolyn, 1 second, you're on the running. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Let me go in Ellicott City. Katie, good morning.
Good morning.
Katie, how old were you when you did this? Because this is kind of savage.
I was in 8th grade.
Okay, and how old was your brother?
My brother at the time was 20.
Okay, and so you got revenge on him. What did he do first of all to make you want to get revenge?
He had texted my boyfriend at the time, which wasn't a serious boyfriend, but I was in 8th grade, so I was like,
sure.
Everything's serious then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he had texted him and just like said embarrassing stuff about me and kept calling him Pookie.
Pookie?
And yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, like he's gonna think I'm crazy and break up.
Oh, he was texting as you.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, he was texting
that wrong.
Me.
Yeah.
So, a little backstory. My brother had this girl who they previously dated, but he broke up with her.
Sure.
And then he was just kind of obsessed with him, and she would not leave him alone. And he finally, asked her to leave him alone, and I snuck his phone away, and I texted her from his phone and confessed, his love to her.
Yes!
That is brilliant. Brilliant.
He deserved
so
it.
Brilliant.
He deserved it.
Wait, are they married now and have kids and anything, or did it not work out?
No, it did not work out.
Okay. That is so good, though. Oh, my. I would die.
So
now,
good.
Katie, did you delete the text so he didn't know what happened, or did you leave it there so he could see exactly the damage that was done?
No, I left it there, and I just didn't say anything. And then the time he went in his phone, he had all these messages from her, and he was like, what is going on?
Oh, that's so good. That's so good.
Respect.
Okay.
Gosh.
All right, Katie, 1 second. You're in the running. That is
Don't mess with
brilliant.
Katie.
Oh, hell no.
Damn.
Let me go in Ashburn. Fake name Amanda. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys?
I'm doing amazing, thank you. You're petty revenge. What happened?
Okay, so I found out that my ex was cheating on me through a Snapchat.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw them in the background. And it was my best friend.
Hell no. Okay.
Yeah. And it was probably 1 in the morning. I knew that he had to be on a flight in the morning, so I suspected that she was going to be bringing him.
Oh, okay. Got you.
So I was at my friend's house, and she has a dog. And we took the dog outside, and the dog pooped. And I had the grand idea of taking that and going to her house and just so gently placing it under the door handle.
Yep.
So they would grab it when they left for the flight in the morning because I knew it was still going to be dark.
Yeah. What size dog we talking? Chihuahua or a husky? What general?
It was a basset hound.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
So small but large.
Basset hounds they're funny looking dogs, aren't they?
Oh.
They're those big ass ears. And then are they still together, fake name Amanda? What happened with the relationship?
Oh my gosh, no, they are not together. They never got back together after that. And she actually had tried to bake me a cake to say she was
with
sorry.
what she found, with what she found under the door.
If you're gonna apologize with a cake, it sure is not going to be homemade.
No,
That's got to
it is
be
not.
Oh, yeah.
sealed.
No,